Okay, so today I have a video that's I've been meaning to make for a while. I've recently discovered this myself, and I've only one of my friends has used this as well. It's how to get iRacing really cheap. You can get iRacing effectively for less than like around $30 or £27, and it's through Motorsport UK. So Motorsport UK, I'm going to switch over here and I'll show you what I mean. Not a lot of people know about this, and it is a very easy way to get into iRacing if you're kind of hesitant about the cost of it. You know, iRacing do want people on the service. They come to all these motorsport communities and governing bodies and giving them access to these things where they want more people on the service, they want more people racing. So if you look here, it's $27.99 for an annual membership, and that gets you all the member benefits of Motorsport UK. And Motorsport UK are the governing body for motor racing in the UK. So like all car racing stuff that goes on, they're the governing body for it. This is the esports division of it, which was set up in 2022. If you see here, discounts on equipment, setups, coaching, and gives you access to the Motorsports UK approved and organized events where they have some really cool prizes where you can do some like Porsche experiences if you win, even prizes for participation. So even if you don't think you're going to win, just by showing up and being loyal to a series, at the end of it, you get put in a raffle. So there's some cool stuff here. And before, I'd say this is an ad, but this is a non-profit organization. I don't get anything for doing this. I just know if there's one person out there that would see this and go, $27.99, I could do that. I could do that. Because what you get is this here. 12-month iRacing subscription plus the F4 car for free. So in effect, with the F car being $15 and the year subscription being $110, you're getting $125 worth of stuff for £27. You know, that's pretty cool. As well as that, you get and in the base subscription, for those of you that don't know, because I'm speaking to potentially new players here, or if you know and you want to send it on to someone, you know, there's 19 cars, there's 25 tracks. Don't be worried about all the paid content that's in there. There is more than enough stuff to get racing with the free content that comes with the subscription. Obviously, iRacing isn't free, but the stuff that's included, it's more than enough. There are excellent content in there. And you get the FIA F4 car, obviously, because this is kind of done with the FIA. You can check out the subscription here. And once you sign up, then basically you can redeem it and activate your iRacing account. You get a year subscription, 10% off, these kind of things. It's just cool stuff, you know. Again, I don't have anything to do with this. It's just more of a reason to consider signing up if you want to be part of a really firm community here. I spoke to the guys at Motorsport UK, and they let me know what their kind of vision is for this, and their vision is very honorable. Their whole goal is not so much making money or anything like that. They do need to cover their overheads and natural things when running big events like this. It's the passion for sim racing. They want sim racing to have the credibility, and they want it to be really recognized as a sport, as a true way to get in. You know, this is a way that people, you know, they push themselves. You can train for it. You get better. It's measurable, and you can go racing. And you don't always have to go racing in real life. That you can go racing online. The cars may not be physically real, but the racing is real, and there's no other people that believe that more than these guys. So I have to say it is it's pretty cool their vision, what they want to do, and really expand sim racing as a sport. And this is their way of doing that and kind of giving back. So they do have access to these iRacing codes. $27.99 a month, a year, annual subscription, and you get iRacing for the first year essentially for free, which is really cool. There are other benefits. There's a lot of benefits to joining in here, but one of the coolest things is that they only had a little small segment in here. They do have really good races and leagues and that kind of stuff where you can win some pretty cool prizes. They have some pretty interesting partners. You can get like 25% off the Silverstone Museum, I think I saw somewhere here. All this stuff here, Apex Racing setups, coaching. There's a lot of decent stuff. So if you know anyone that's looking to get into iRacing and the cost is kind of a limiting factor for them, they're not sure if they want to try it because, you know, they don't want to just jump in straight away. This could be a really cheap way to give them a year breathing space to really try it, come back to it. You're not on the clock month by month. And you get the F4 car, so you can naturally progress through the Formula cars, the FF1600, move up, and then go into the F4 cars and really give that a bit of racing. So hopefully this is helpful for at least one person. And if it did help you and whatever, let me know down below, because hopefully it did. Because if I was a new member and I was someone who watched a lot of iRace and I had an okay enough computer to run it and I had a wheel, but I didn't want to get into iRacing because one, I think it's too scary, it's too fast, I'm not quick enough, it's too serious. Don't worry about any of those things. Don't worry about any of those things. If you want to do it, do it. You get the subscription through these guys or however way you want or whatever you want to do. Hop on, do a bit of practice, and when you're ready for your first race, just jump in. Keep it safe, keep it easy, be predictable, and you'll have a great time. You will have a great time. There are races for everyone. There's pro level races, and there are people racing that you would swear they're racing with a, I don't know, like a spoon. You know what I mean? There's all different levels of races. Don't get this fixation that iRacing is just super fast knife edge racing. There is racing of all talents, ages, gender, everything. So don't feel like you don't belong there, because you really do. You really do. If you want to do it, do it. And this is a decent way to do it. On a quick side note, if you don't have a wheel, you don't need the best of gear. Now, I've slowly cultivated a lot of gear over time, being an enthusiast and kind of adding on to it. That's just my choice. That's what I like to do. But in no way does it make you exceptionally faster. Sure, it feels better, works better, whatever you want to talk about. But like, there are some GOAT hardware that are super affordable. If you want to get yourself a Logitech G920 or G29, you can pick them up for less than £60, less than £70 easily, maybe less than €80. You might find it for like €100, something like that. New, they cost about 300, but you can pick this stuff up secondhand, less than €100. And the joy you'll get, you clamp it onto your desk, you put the pedals down below, load up iRacing, and it is a very easy game to run. It's optimized pretty well depending on what kind of computer you have. You can run up the settings high, but you can run the settings pretty low, and it's a very well optimized game for if you don't have the best computer. So really, if you do want to get involved with iRacing and you're on a small budget, you're talking what? Let's say €80 for a used G29, £27 for, you're talking €125, and you can get racing, actual sim racing. It's not just gaming. You can make it as serious as you want to be, regardless of your setup, regardless of your budget. Obviously, you need a little bit to get involved if you need to get a wheel or something like that. I've never tried playing it with controller. It's not impossible. There's some quick people, but I'm not one of those. But yeah, so hopefully this was kind of helpful for you. Let me know if you need a hand with that and down below. I'm sure I can shoot an email to one of the guys, but in general, it seems very, very handy here. You just log in, create an account, and then sign up for the membership, and then they have a process that you follow to get your iRacing set up so you can get out and get racing. So 12 months for new memberships and the F4 car for around $33. Can't really beat that.